my sister Joyce Nzioya, the Acting Executive Director, UNEP, Ms. Maimuna Sharif, Acting DG, UNON Office in Nairobi and Executive Director, UN Habitat, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Let me join my colleagues on the high table in expressing our deepest sympathies and condolences to all those who lost their loved ones in the plane crash that all of us know about. Let me also, on my own behalf, on behalf of my Ministry of Environment, and also on behalf of the government of Kenya, welcome you all to this beautiful country of ours. Karibuni, Kenya. On her recent appointment as the executive of UNEP, and convey the goodwill and support of the government of Kenya. We look very much forward to working very closely together. Distinguished delegates, the theme of this assembly is innovative solution for environmental challenges and sustainable consumption and production. It cannot have been any more opportune. Various pre-UNEA 4 events have been focused on innovation. Innovation is urgently needed for the world to move towards sustainable production and consumption in line with SDG number 12. Society needs sustainable life cycles for products together with enhanced productivity and efficiency. The circular economy combines efficiency, productivity through models such as industrial symbiosis, elimination of waste, and pollution which remain top priorities. To adapt innovation to the needs of different societies, we should actively apply indigenous, local, and traditional knowledge and promote endogenous technologies. Global partnership in research, development, and investment are key to catalyze these progress. Distinguished delegates, climate change presents a significant existential challenge to humanity today. We as a country submitted our NDC in 2015 and ratified the Paris Agreement. We have enacted the Climate Change Act and a climate change policy designed to support innovation necessary for adaptation and mitigation. Our climate change law established a climate change fund which is being operationalized. Innovatively, our Climate Change Act contains mandatory requirements for strategic environmental assessment and environmental impact assessment to integrate climate risk and vulnerability assessment. Cleaner production is thus a priority, and we have a national center that promotes resource efficiency and cleaner production tools in manufacturing and service enterprises. Kenya is undertaking innovative action to address challenges in solid waste management, evident in major cities such as Nairobi and Mombasa. We are pursuing reuse and recycling of appropriate solid waste while installing sanitary landfills. We are also pursuing innovative investments such as capturing landfill methane gas for electric power generation, which also contributes reduction of greenhouse gases emission. As the world now knows, Kenya in 2017 legally prohibited the manufacture, import, sale, and use of plastic single-use carrier bags owing to their contribution to pollution. Our citizens have embraced this decision and led the charge in adopting sustainable, innovative alternatives to carrier bags. Single-use plastics manifest unsustainable production and consumption the world over. These include plastic water bottles, consumer goods plastic containers such as cosmetics, toothpaste, plastic cutlery, and drinking straws. More action is being taken in Kenya with the aim of progressively reducing this category of single-use plastics. These actions include establishment of a take-back scheme for PET bottles and the imposition of extended producer liability obligations. In addition, in addressing single-use plastics, Kenya and the world urgently need eco-innovative alternatives to plastics which have a sustainable life cycle. The alternatives must be affordable. This morning, during the Innovative Expo, we witnessed such innovative solutions. The flip-floppy, and I believe all of you have seen it displayed in the compound. The door displayed in the UN complex represent a much-needed approach to eco-innovation. This repurposing approach, for instance, extend the life cycle of conventional plastics, even as we look for sustainable plastic feedstock going forward. Making the flip-floppy involve the use of 10 tons of plastic waste and 30,000 repurposed flip-flops, which could have become waste. Efforts such as these are instrumental in raising public awareness and consciousness on the dangers posed by plastics, sustainable consumption, and the need for better waste disposal system. The public can then lead the global charge towards the needed change. Equally, action is required to halt and reverse marine plastic pollution that is choking marine life. Public procurement often comprises a significant proportion of economic activities in nations across the world. It is therefore a unique pathway through which sustainable production and consumption can be entrenched. This value of public procurement is recognized in SDG number 12. We are continuously working to overcome challenges and enforce stringent rules on toxic chemicals, such as those on industrial effluent discharge to the environment, control of air pollution, and disposal of hazardous waste. Sustainable innovations in terms of technology and governance systems are required here. We need innovation to protect biodiversity, stop land degradation, and protect sensitive rangeland ecosystems that support pastoralists. Distinguished delegates, Kenya's economic development plan is now focused on 4 priorities, the big 4, namely food and nutrition security, affordable housing, manufacturing, and universal healthcare for economic growth. These are intended to enhance productivity and trigger entrepreneurship and investment. They will require a dedicated focus on sustainable production and consumption. On our national education system has been revised to integrate climate change, environmental and water education up to the end of secondary school. This will serve our younger generations through the youth and school-age children through the passing on new values for innovation and productivity that respects the environment. Distinguished delegates, the human right to a healthy environment is central to the theme of UNEA 4. It combines the right to life and the duty to protect the environment. It also includes a fundamental responsibility to ensure the economic activities protect the environment and human life. Kenya fully accepts the importance of this right, which is enshrined in our constitution. I think Kenya has the unique constitution that recognizes a healthy and secure environment as a fundamental human right. Our efforts to fulfill the obligation are ongoing, but still facing challenges. I urge this assembly to consider how a human right to a healthy environment can ensure innovative solutions truly result in sustainable production and consumption. Let us ensure that innovative solutions represent the business unusual model, including technology, business processes, education and training systems, as well as regulatory environment. It is my humble hope that key decisions from this assembly will reflect this approach. I wish all delegates fruitful deliberations and an enjoyable time in our capital city. Please enjoy Kenya and build lasting networks and relationships towards our collective goal of a sustainable world. Asanteni sana.